These are not 5 things that women wish men would do but never say they are. If you put them into practice, your interactions with women will improve and be more beneficial for you, and not just with women. It also applies to persuading and influencing people you desire. Use this information wisely without further ado. Let's move on to the first point. Number 1, make the first move. She wants you to make the first move. Unfortunately, that's how it is, and it's better that you know and use it to your advantage, because no matter how much a woman wants to have sex with you, she will never be the one to make the first move, or at least not the majority of women. You must learn to read a woman's body language, because that will tell you when she's ready for you to take the first step. What she doesn't do and say, her body language screams, and that is not going to have much physical contact with your body. And when she does, she will probably lean back to keep her distance from you. However, if a woman wants you to kiss her and make the first move, she might do something like this. Basically, she will be flirting with you with her body, for example. Her leg might be touching yours. There will be excessive physical contact from her side. She might be smiling a lot and playing with her hair, making strong eye contact with you. If she's doing even a couple of these things, she probably wants you to make a move, so don't overthink it. The point is, don't wait for the moment, create it when you want to take the first step with someone you like. It's common to wait for the right moment. A moment of greater physical closeness, intimacy, complicity, sharing something. The truth is, instead of waiting, it's better to create that moment and thus be safer. We can suggest to someone a romantic dinner, a little weekend getaway. The simple proposal already implies a special context, and if the response to that plan is an affirmative, it already gives us a clear clue that the interest is mutual. Take the context into account a lot. Don't be naive and confuse kindness with flirting. Flirting is noticeable with interest and excessive physical contact. Women are complicated. If you still don't read body language well and make a misstep, don't insist one is one, and it's better to enjoy that time well. But still, it's better to try and fail than to have never tried before. Continuing with the video, subscribe and activate the notification bell, give it a like. It would help me a lot to keep making these videos. Number 2, refine yourself. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you've never heard a woman say this, but the funny thing is that it's exactly what they want you to do. I challenge you to take out your phone and look for the most attractive women you know on Instagram who have boyfriends. Now tell me, what are their boyfriends like? Because I bet their boyfriends have trendy haircuts, spend a lot of time grooming themselves, and usually have a good socioeconomic status. Beautiful women are attracted to guys like this. They don't want to date men who wear baggy and ugly clothes, who don't even groom their hair, who have basic and ugly haircuts. Refined people stand out for their elegant subtlety and social tact. They tend to avoid bad habits like speaking too loudly, gossiping, or burping in public. If you want to be refined, simply focus on projecting confidence, composure, and grace in your words and actions. Speaking of refining, always try to smell good. It should be number 1 on your personal care list. Groom yourself. Refined. People take the time to groom themselves and ensure they never look unkempt. Refined men tend to shave their faces or maintain a very well-kept beard. Refined people generally look clean, tidy, and put effort into their appearance. If you want to be refined, then you have to make sure you look presentable when you go out. Maintain proper hygiene. If you want to be refined, then you must bathe, daily use deodorant if you think it's effective, and spray on a little cologne if you like. You should also brush your teeth at least twice a day, and generally, and I repeat, make sure you smell good and look fresh wherever you go. It's hard to look refined if you have greasy hair and smell of sweat. Just like grooming, maintaining proper hygiene is an important aspect of being refined. Good behavior. Smile and make eye contact. Making eye contact with people and smiling at them when you meet them or approach them is common courtesy and shows them that you see them as worthy of your time. Eye contact also shows them that they have your attention, which is very respectful and refined on your part. Avoid being on your phone or texting when you talk to people and focus on eye contact. Not paying attention to people is not very refined or polite of. You have refined body language. Refined people know how to behave. They stand up straight and maintain good posture and avoid putting elbows on a table when they dine. I know this sounds exaggerated, but believe me, it adds up many points. Instead of being seen as bad, they will see you as a very good person in general. These people are respectful of their bodies and the people around them. Number 3, you have to create uncertainty. I won't tell you how many times I've heard women say this. He's already bored me, or I don't like it anymore. When you become too available and always respond quickly to every text message she sends, she will lose interest easily. She'll know she already has you, and that's not exciting, basically. This makes you another guy she can talk about with her friends to make herself feel good. Humans naturally crave uncertainty. That's why we like watching exciting movies. We don't know the ending. That's why we like watching sports games, because we don't know who will win. And the same goes for women. If she doesn't know what to expect from you when she doesn't always hear from you, it's easier for a woman to stick with you when you're exciting and attractive. So this is what I recommend to you. You want to be the one to stop texting her, not the other way around, because I'm sure this has happened to you. You're talking to a woman, and out of nowhere, she stops responding to you or stops sending you messages for whatever reason. So be the one to stop responding. After a few messages have been exchanged between you, when she doesn't ask you a direct question, use that as an opportunity to not respond to her. Give her a few days and then talk to her again. Uncertainty ignites sexual desire. If something often dies of love, it's from overeating, never from hunger, because security is not erotic. Uncertainty, on the other hand, acts as a potent aphrodisiac. As long as we take it as a playful and erotic element, it's part of the conquest and leads us to stimulate the imagination during courtship of the person we like. Number 4, attention to detail. One thing most women won't tell you is that they want you to make them feel special. Typical phrases like "how beautiful you look tonight," or "you're always on my mind," showering a girl with compliments. Especially these types of compliments don't work. Telling her how much you like her will only make you look desperate and needy. Instead, there's a smarter way to make her feel special. For example, remembering anniversaries is the biggest detail you have to keep in mind. However, what really makes them fall in love is that you pay attention to their tastes, opinions, and way of being, that you notice and let her know that she is different from the others, remembering her favorite food or dessert, what she said a few days ago while you thought she wasn't paying attention, her favorite color and perfume, or ordering coffee exactly as she likes. It will mean much more than remembering a date. It's also important to pay attention to her outfit and highlight any new detail she is wearing, like a belt or hairstyle. Choosing an outfit for women is quite a challenge, so she will appreciate that you notice, and above all, that you like it this way. She will realize that you value the details she shares with you, and as a result, she will feel extremely special, and you will gain a lot of points. Number 5, last but not least, put her in her place. You have to put women in their place, especially if you're interested, and even though it may not seem like it, it's something women do want you to do as a man nowadays. With social media and text messages, we live in a world where it's very easy for women to get a lot of attention all the time, and this can give them a kind of diva or celebrity mentality where they think the world revolves around them. They're used to getting their way with men and having them at their disposal in the palm of their hand, always doing what they want them to do. So it's very important that you differentiate yourself from others by challenging this notion and letting them know that they are not the center of the world, much less your world, and that you're not afraid to put them in their place. Very occasionally, women will test you from time to time, basically meaning they'll challenge you just to see how you react. For example, let's say you have a date scheduled for 8:00, and she tries to change the plans with some excuse, like she's hanging out with friends on the other side of town, she expects. And surely you would too, that you say something like, "Don't worry, I'll see you there and we'll hang out with your friends." Well, that's exactly what you shouldn't do. Instead, say, "All right, I hope you're having fun. I'll see you at 88. Let her know that you're not going to change your plans or maybe take another turn like, okay, have fun. We can see each other another day. Don't be afraid of losing her. It's not a big deal anyway. By doing this, you're keeping the power position. You may not see her that night, but in the long run, she will respect you more for this and feel more attracted to you for what you did. The point here is not to put her on a pedestal. The problem with putting someone on a pedestal is that the other person does the same with you. But in reverse, the other person you put on a pedestal sees that no matter what they do, you're there, and all your actions reflect that the other person sees it, notices it, and thinks they deserve someone better than you. They think they should find someone at their level, not someone they see as a privilege to be with women, want to fall in love with someone they consider superior to them, not someone who comes down to them, someone inferior. If you want a video on this specific topic about how to put a woman in her place and get her off the pedestal, let me know in the comments. I'll be reading them. Don't forget to subscribe. It would help me a lot to keep making these videos. Give it a like. If you liked it, comment what you think about it. I'll be reading the comments. Remember that everything is a process of continuous improvement. I sincerely hope that this message has been useful to you. I want to congratulate you greatly for having come this far and for having finished the video. That means that you want to improve as a person. If you like the video, leave your comment. You don't know what to comment? Comment, I dare. So I know you made it to the end. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and join us. Thank you for your attention. Until next time, warrior.